Hi guys, welcome back to Buff's Garage. I'm Buff, and this is the new home, temporarily, of Buff's Garage. So I wanted to take a minute to talk to you guys today about what's been going on. Now I know I've been a little absent lately, but there's a reason for that. Honestly, I just wanted to bring you guys the best content that I could. And unfortunately, I had a few factors getting in the way and, really just making it difficult to bring you guys the kind of videos that you want to watch, and honestly the kind of stuff I want to do with YouTube and this whole car scene, and I felt like it was time to make some changes. So as you guys may know, I've spent the better part of 30 years working as a paramedic. That means I was licensed by the state and able to work on an ambulance, going out and taking care of people on their worst day. And after 30 years of working in public service, I found that it was it's hard work. I'm just going to be honest, it doesn't pay very well. And you spend a lot of time taking care of people on their worst day. After this many years, it takes a toll, and I'm not getting any younger. So with that in mind, a few years ago, I started this YouTube adventure. I decided I loved cars just as much as I loved helping people. And I felt like I could probably pivot from, fixing people to fixing cars. And with that, maybe I won't have to see everybody on their worst day. Maybe I get to meet people for the first time on a good day. And you know what, even if it's not a good day, maybe we can make it good. So with that, I'm obviously way too young to retire, but I felt like I wanted to give this YouTube thing my full attention. And that's what brings me here. So as you may or may not know, I lived in Kansas for a while, and that's where Buff's Garage got its start. Since then, I have moved to Oklahoma, down by Grand Lake. It's a beautiful place, and it gives me access to a lot more opportunities. And plus, I'm positioned right here on beautiful Route 66. So I can go from one side to the other by just hopping on the mother road and getting to events all over the US. But the first thing I had to do was I had to sell my place in Kansas, including the original Buff's Garage. I just happened to put it on the market at a time when there wasn't a lot of inventory out there, and bam, it sold like that. And I'm grateful for that. Now by selling that, I was able to get a place here in Oklahoma where I can build my future however I want. Now in the meantime, I'm gonna borrow this shop while I build my future shop, but that's gonna come later. And I'm gonna do it right here on the channel for you guys. So the idea with this is to bring you guys better content more often and more cars than you know what to do with. I know that before I was kind of recycling the same dozen cars back and forth, and in the process some of them were really popular and some of them weren't. Now unfortunately, to make this work, some of the cars I'm not going to keep. So when I get a car on the channel and you really like it, you can either blow up the social medias about it, give me lots of thumbs up and views and help that video really do well on the internet, or I'll just sell it and you can be the one that buys it. In the meantime, my goal is to keep bringing you guys car content through revive and drives, drive and drags, burnout contests, and any other kind of event that I can, weasel my way into. I feel like my goal here is to kind of immerse you into this car culture world. For those of you that can't get out or maybe can't go to some of these events, I'm gonna bring them to you right here on the channel every week. Giving up that steady paycheck every single month is probably gonna be the most impactful thing to me. And because of that, I need you guys to help me out. If you like the channel and you wanna support me, the absolute best way to support me is go to buffsgarage.com. You can pick up a hat, t-shirt, stickers, any kind of merch. And if I don't have what you want, let me know. Put it down in the comments, hit me up on Facebook, Instagram. I even have a TikTok. Let me know what you guys are looking for, and I'll try to stock the shop with that. Every purchase is handled here, right here in Oklahoma, and I promise you, the quality control is kept very tight. I'm very particular about the shirts I wear, and I like a nice soft t-shirt, one that breathes a little bit, so that, even when it's black, I don't completely drown in sweat. And the shirts in the merch shop are exactly that. They're very comfortable, they're super soft, and of course they've got all the different things you want to see on the shirts. Okay, so as of this week, I will be working my last shifts as a paramedic. I'm not giving up my license, but the truth is I'm hoping that I don't have to go back to it. I've spent the last 6 months prepping for this, and with the support of my family, I now have the ability to make this happen. So what you're gonna see over the next few weeks, a couple of videos that I've been working on over the summer that, honestly, I didn't put out and you guys didn't get to see. One of them is the always loved Brian Vantana. He never fails to fail me, so I kind of rearranged some of his guts a little bit with the hope that he will be great again. But also, living on the lake, I decided I needed a boat. I went out and found the absolute most garbage, cheapest boat I could find on Marketplace that also had a title, and then immediately realized why it was so cheap. So that video is coming up as well. I'm also preparing for duct tape drags out in Tucson, Arizona. It's coming up real quick, and I've got to find a vehicle pretty much now to get it ready to make the trip from Oklahoma all the way to Arizona and back, preferably. I'd love to put it down the racetrack, whatever it is, and if it has the ability, maybe put it in the Vice Grip Garage burnout contest. Who knows? But I know it's going to be a fun time, and I'm going to be hanging out with my friends Dalton at Pole Barn Garage, Jay from Irish Outlaw Garage, John from Mad Scientist Garage, even Inevitable Jim is coming. So we'll have no lack of fun and excitement on that weekend. If you're in the area or just want to come out, be sure to hit up Duct Tape Drags, end of September, Tucson, Arizona. Come on by. We've got hats, t-shirts, stickers, and just hang out. It's a great time all weekend long. Now, for those of you guys who are my faithful subscribers, those guys who are my friends, I've got an assignment for you. To make this work on YouTube, I can't keep showing the same car over and over and over. It just doesn't work. Some of my best videos were ones that I found the vehicle, got it running, and then punted it. People ask about cars like the C10. They're gone. Sorry, but they just are. I have the ones that are near and dear to me, but beyond that, they're gone. But that's what has to happen for me to be able to keep this YouTube thing going. I got to keep bringing you different cars. And with that, I only have so many hours in the day to search Marketplace. So, here's what I ask. If you guys could take a minute out of your day, evening, whatever, maybe scroll Marketplace in your area, and let's be honest, you're already scrolling Marketplace anyway. If you could do that for me, I want you to send me the ones that are still viable, but the ones that are sitting. I'm looking for vehicles that still have a drivetrain in them, not completely destroyed, unless it's a really interesting one. Ones that actually have an engine and transmission that I could maybe get to work. And with that, maybe cars that need a part or two, but also maybe need a unique touch that only Buff's Garage can bring it, get it back to life. If you guys end up finding a vehicle that you think would work for my channel, one that's close by or at least close enough that I can go get, why don't you hit me up at buffsgarage@gmail.com. Just drop it on in the old email there. You can also message me through Facebook, Instagram, or just put a comment down below. Whatever it is, feel free to let me know about the junk in your area that you want to see on the channel. I'm going to need those cars and all of your help to make this channel a success. I want to say that I appreciate every one of you that have gotten me to this point, because this is a dream come true. It's a scary dream, and honestly, this isn't even my shop to lose, but I could literally lose the shop on this one. But this is what it takes to be a car YouTuber. Anybody can play Minecraft all day long, get 1 million views, and just sit back and rake in the dough. Well, if you want to be a car YouTuber, you've got to buy cars, and you got to buy a lot of cars, and you got to keep that content just churning all day long. It's going to be a challenge for me to live this lifestyle. I'm going to have to get a car on Sunday and crank it out and get it done before that video needs to come out early for all you members, and then hopefully by this Friday for everybody else. And the only way to do that is to have the cars, to create the content, and at the end of the day, keep you entertained. I've got several new sponsors ready to go to help out with the channel, and I got a lot of friends and family out there supporting me. And I know you're going to support me too because you're watching this video. And I appreciate it. So let me give you a sneak peek on what's coming up in the next couple weeks. You also want to be in the know before everybody else? There's two ways to do it. Number one, you can join the Tappy Tap Club. Go ahead and go on down and hit join. Members get early access to all the videos. Second way to do it, follow me on the socials. Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. You're going to find out information before everybody else. You're going to see new cars coming before it even hits the shop. And it's the best way for me to interact with you guys on a daily basis. So once again, guys, thank you for supporting the channel. I appreciate each and every one of you. I hope to see you at an event coming up soon. And if I'm in your area, you know, let's stop and have a drink. Just shoot the shit about cars. That'd be fun. All right. Oh, don't forget, Buff's Garage stickers, buffsgarage.com. Well, I'm gonna sit back and I'm gonna watch this sneak peek coming up. I hope you guys enjoy the content that's coming up now and for the rest of the year. In the meantime, thanks for supporting me and watching Buff's Garage. Oh, I like this part. Yeah, I remember that. That reminds me, I gotta send that to Dalton. On this episode of Buff's Garage, I'm bringing this OBS 1989 dually back to life. On this episode of Buff's Garage, we're gonna make Brian Vantana great again. Welcome back to Buff's Garage. Whether it be cars, trucks, vans, I kind of work on a little bit of everything. It's just whatever suits me at the time or whatever my budget allows. So this week I'm working on a project that's easy on the pocketbook, but kind of gonna be difficult to make it work. The price is right, so let's see what we got.
Oh, yeah, it's good. The motor's good.
Not a good sign. Well, folks, that ain't good. Well, that's as high as it goes with my makeshift chain setups. Well, now that we know that it floats, it's time to start working on that engine and make it run. And then we can go out on the water. Not coming off. 1-843-65721. All right, so I got my new friend here, and he's got this 89 one-ton GMC dually. This, my friends, is the Harvester of Sorrow. Then we got, you know, this problem. Oh, wait. Yeah, my mirror's rattling. You guys still here? Preview's over. I mean, I get it. You want to watch more video, and I don't blame you. Don't worry, there's more coming. I literally just hit up Marketplace this week and pretty much bought every car I found that was halfway decent. Got to start somewhere, right? Don't worry, you're going to get to see them. Keep watching. It's coming real soon. Thanks again for watching Buff's Garage. See you next week.